Well, this morning we left Melrose and now we are currently in Quorn. So we're going to have a little look around Quorn today and find out what's available here. But absolutely magic day, so we'll see what we can find. So yes, Quorn. Well, it's just on sunset at the moment.
Yep.
And we're here at Quorn. We're actually at the rear of the railway platform or station.
Station, yep.
So we'll just swing that round so you can have a little look. So those of you that have been to Quorn, you'll know what this is exactly, and you know what we're going to do next. Later on tonight, there's going to be a display on top of that silo just over there.
On the silo,
A light
show, yeah. So it's not silo art as such, where they paint the silos. This is done on a blank canvas with
a projection. So we're going to have a look and see what that turns out to be like. And it should be a pretty good night. It's a little bit cold.
It's fresh now. Once the sun, beautiful day, but once the sun goes down, it does get fresh. So we're starting to rug up and to watch the show.
Yes, we're looking forward to that. It doesn't seem to be very many people here. Looks like we are the only ones at the moment.
Well, it's only 5:20. And the display doesn't start till 6, but they do say to come 20 minutes earlier, so we're 40 minutes early.
We always seem to be early or late. But let's take this opportunity and have a little look around the station, because they've got a lot of, well, Robin, you're the train expert. What are they?
What are what?
Over there. Carriages or
goods carriages or
Yes. So we'll have a little look at that, and that silo looks pretty amazing. I wonder what that's going to look like illuminated tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, and just over to my left over there is an old crane. Looks like that sort of helped them take a few
lift things on and off.
On and off, yeah.
I think this is the only train that goes through here is the Pichi Richi train, I think.
We're hoping to go on that, but we're going to do that probably on our return trip.
Yes, they're not running it from Quorn at the moment. They're running it from Port Augusta, and then.
Sorry, we should be talking to you, not away from you.
They want to see what's going on.
They don't want to see us.
They don't.
No, nobody wants to see us.
No, that's what I mean. So turn it around. So it runs from Port Augusta up to here and back again, and probably stabled at Port Augusta, and then next month on the 7th of June is the first one
now
from here.
I did promise you a good look at these little trains over here. We can go on this. This is mainly for all you train enthusiasts. Wow. These must have seen a lot of work in their day. But it's good to actually just wander, just have a look at things rather than, people telling you, oh, don't go on this, don't do that. But the town itself seems quite welcoming, and they don't mind us having a little look around, so long as we don't get in the way of the trains, of course. There's another big carriage up the top here that I'd like to have a look at. We haven't seen it, so if this is a little bit boring, I'm sorry. There's another one here. That's the projection shed just over there, which will be projecting onto the silo, which is here. Now, this seems to be some sort of cattle train or carriage. Maybe this is not for all the first class passengers, but maybe the steerage, as they say in the ships. I just love the rust, or what they call the patina on these carriages. really show their age. And then they've still got all these bits and pieces lying around. And this is history, guys. This is history. This is great. Imagine what this would be like in the day. Well, rather than me rabbit on, I think what we'll do, oh, sorry, I'll turn you around. What we'll do is we'll get our position for tonight's entertainment, and hopefully it'll be a good one. Anyway, we'll see how it pans out.
To truly appreciate life and the raw beauty of the Flinders Ranges means to fully understand and respect the rare and secret life of water.
Keeps the history alive, preserving the past for the future. Thousands of visitors ride on the Pichi Richi Railway every year, experiencing a journey back in time.
Well, we're now at Warren Gorge, which is just out of Quorn.
Yeah.
And we thought we'd have a little bit of a look at the rock formations here. Apparently, I think there's a lot of those rock wallabies here, isn't there?
Yeah, the yellow-footed rock wallabies. There's quite a few here, and they're actually really cute. And they've got like yellow legs and arms, and then a stripy tail, and it's really good camouflage for them. And apparently, they're quite hard to see. They're usually out at sort of more like dawn and dusk. You know, sometimes you might be lucky to see them, but probably not right now. I mean, it's not, the sun's out and it's a beautiful day.
And the flies are out.
The flies are out, yeah. I mean, we haven't had flies for a bit. Now they're just annoying us. But, we might not see any wallabies, but
I don't think we will. We might even put the drone up a bit later and have a little look, but that's Warren Gorge.
Part of the look of it. It's actually quite funny. It's really rough and tumble there, and then you turn it round, and then it becomes very smooth.
It's kind of flat.
It's sort of flat in that. It's really quite dramatic change just in a small area.
Well, yeah. So there's a lot of walking trails here.
Yep.
Great place to sort of.
And you can camp. And you can camp here.
Free camp.
Yeah, I think. I think so. Yep.
Yeah, Robin's done a bit of investigations with that, but yeah, this would be a really good place to come. But except for the flies.
Yeah.
The flies are a little bit of a problem, but
bit annoying. But anyway,
apart from that, no, it's really good, really good.
Yeah, but
all right.
There's a couple of other spots we might just take some more filming.
Maybe. So we're going to investigate and find out what else we can find in this park of Warren Gorge.
Warren Gorge. Yep.
All right, here we go. As you can see, the rock formations are just absolutely stunning.
So jagged and rough, you know, like.
I just hope this comes out on the GoPro because honestly it is stunning. It really is. In fact, I think we'll pull over and we'll just sort of go for a little walk along here.
Yeah, we'll try.
Yeah, there's a good spot. Well, kinda.
Kind of good spot, yep.
How's that tree? All right. What an absolute stunner of a day. Look at that sky, perfectly blue. The temperature is just perfect. I know we've got a bit of a jumper on, but it was fairly cold this morning, but not so much now. Now, we're just actually walking through the gorge at the moment, and the colour of these rocks are just phenomenal. If I can turn around and show you, those rock faces are incredible.
It's like as though it's a wall, because if you come along here, you see how wide they are, how thick they are. It's like it's just been a wall that's built there.
Oh, that's incredible. I'm so glad we decided to sort of walk through this.
Yeah, see, it's like organ pipes.
I hope this is coming out because it is just absolutely spectacular. Wow. Over on the other side, it's fairly much shaded. That's why I'm sort of showing you this part at the moment.
The rocks aren't quite as when I say impressive. Look at the bit down the middle here. This is obviously worn away between the two, and this side's a little bit different. It's a bit smoother.
On the other side,
well, not smoother, but
I'm not sure whether you can actually see that,
yeah.
but there's still a good part of the rock formation here. But with the sun coming through, and it's sort of morning at the moment, the time is about, it's about 20 past 11. So this is just the perfect time of day to actually see this. Well, just out of Quorn, we've just come across this big cratery type area. Just turn the camera around and give you a bit of a look. It's a bit of a ravine, basically in the land of nowhere. Well, the things you come across. Anyway, we'll head back into Quorn and we'll see what else we can find.
so here we are, just stretching the winch. We haven't never used the winch, and you're supposed to stretch it because it's a nylon one, and so we've got it carefully wrapped around the tree with a tree protector, and it just slowly pulls the car along without any no great tension. Just taking up the slack. Car's just in neutral, and just checking that it's rolling up properly. It's holding nicely there.
Well, we're on the move again. At the moment, we are now in Walker. So this will only be a short stop. We'll just have a little look around and then we shall move on. Well, we're out and about again.
Yes.
We're just at Yanyanna
car park, but we're heading off to Brakina or something. I don't know how it's pronounced exactly, but we'll find that out.
I'm sure there'll be people that will know.
There's a few people who say different things.
Yeah.
So this is just a stop off on the way.
So here we go. We're going to check it out. So the first thing we see is some cattle yards.
Yep.
Yeah, these are the Yanyanna horse yards. Pretty well built. Wow, this is pretty incredible. And we're going to go and have a look at the hut, which is just over there. Just behind me is Yanyanna's hut. It's used for bushwalkers and so forth. I did show you the cattle yards over there, which was pretty cool. So we'll just come in here and see what we can find. Oh, typical. Robin sitting down.
Yeah. I've just put the kettle on.
Oh. They've got a kettle in here.
But no fireplace.
No fireplace, and look, even a smoke detector. How cool is that?
I don't know.
Yeah. All right, we're going to
Yes.
go and travel around a little bit more and see what else we can find.
Yes.
Right, this is another. Oh, I've got to come over your spot.
I'm downhill here. It's
Yeah, we're at Bunyeroo Gorge.
Look out, yep.
Or lookout, yep.
Looking out over the gorge.
We'll just give you a little panoramic view of what's here. First of all, we'll start off with this magnificent old dead tree. I know that sounds a bit weird,
But it's really
but against
great
the blue
shapes.
sky,
Yeah, and the shapes of the branches, they look really good.
and now to look over the to look at the lookout. Way in the distance down there's a whole group of people that are having a bit of a look.
You can see the road that leaves here and then goes along there, and so there's another little lookout there.
So I just hope this is doing it justice, because being here is pretty amazing, isn't it?
It is. And the beautiful colours of the hills there, or the mountains there in the back, I hope it shows up you can see the layers of like sort of whitey colour, then a reddy colour, then an orangey colour up the top.
It's pretty
really good.
Pretty unique. All right, we're going to explore a little bit more.
Yep, keep going.
If these flies don't give us
too much grief.
So,
yeah,
let's go.
we'll go back and you hop in the car and go somewhere else.